Madison nodded at Nancy's purple jacket and sneakers. As if we didn't know, she said with a grin. I have Oklahoma City Olivia, George added. She wears the neatest denim outfit and cowboy boots. Honolulu Haley is my city girl, Bess piped in. She came with her own little flip-flops and surfboard. Deirdre rolled her eyes. I know, she said. I know all the city girls. I have 5 of them myself. Then why did you ask us, Dee Dee? George asked. Nancy jabbed George with her elbow. She knew Deirdre hated the nickname Dee Dee. It's Deirdre, Deirdre said. How would you like it if we called you Georgia? Madison asked George. George scrunched her nose when she heard her real name. No thanks, she said. I'll stick with George. Deirdre reached into her backpack. She pulled out 3 white envelopes. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, she said. Bring your sleeping bag, toothbrush, and City Girl's doll. Deirdre handed the envelopes to Nancy, Bess, and George. Then she and Madison ran across the yard to Kendra Jackson. What are these, Nancy? Bess asked. I can't guess everything, Nancy said, smiling. So there's only one way to find out. Nancy tore open her envelope and pulled out a card. Her eyes widened as she read the pink writing. It was an invitation to a birthday sleepover on Saturday night. Bess and George pulled out their own invitations and shrieked. Are we lucky or what? Bess cried. We have never been invited to any of Deirdre's parties before. Deirdre may be spoiled, George said, but I'll bet her sleepover will rock our socks. Nancy was excited too. 5 minutes ago, she had 0 plans for the weekend. Now she had a cool sleepover to go to with her 2 best friends. This is great, Nancy said. But I wonder why we have to bring our city girls. Toothbrush? Hannah asked. Check, Nancy answered. Flannel PJs with cupcake design? Hannah asked. Nancy peeked inside her big purple backpack and smiled. Check, she said. It was 7:15 on Saturday night. Hannah Gruen was standing in Nancy's lavender and white bedroom, making sure she had everything she needed for the sleepover. Hannah had been the Drews' housekeeper ever since Nancy's mother died when she was 3 years old. Hannah took such good care of her that she was almost like a mother to Nancy. Sleeping bag? Hannah quizzed. Sleep? Nancy cried. We're not going to sleep, Hannah. Hannah raised an eyebrow. Sleeping bag? She asked again. Check, Nancy said as she tossed her rolled-up sleeping bag on her bed. Now, are you sure you have everything? Hannah asked. Sure, I'm sure, Nancy said. She glanced at the clock on her bedside table. But I'd better go now. Daddy is probably waiting in the car. Nancy shrugged her backpack over her hoodie. She tucked her sleeping bag under her arm and bounded down the stairs. I am so totally psyched, Hannah, she called. This is going to be the best City Girls party in the... Nancy froze on the stairs. Oops, she said. I almost forgot my City Girls doll. Hannah stood at the top of the stairs. She pulled Chicago Cheryl from behind her back. I was wondering how long it would take you to notice, she said with a laugh. Nancy tucked Chicago Cheryl under her free arm. She darted out the door and into her dad's car. After they buckled their seatbelts, Mr. Drew drove to the Marvin house to pick up Bess and George. Soon, all 3 girls were sitting in the back seat with their sleepover gear and dolls. George was wearing all denim, just like Oklahoma City Olivia. Bess wore a little red silk flower in her hair like Honolulu Haley. Why does everyone have to bring a City Girls doll to the party? Mr. Drew asked as he drove.